Today, we got a treat. It's going to be QlolQ versus Tank for the Hero tournament. Unfortunately, Q was sick prior, so his gameplay wasn't the best. Not his top peak performance, but they definitely slugged it out. Some good games. So let's get into it. Okay, so our first game, Q is in top left, and Tank is Protoss in middle right. So Zerg versus Protoss. See if going for a mid build. Yep. So Tank is gonna, or dababy is going for a mid build. And we're just getting a normal hatchery time. It's going pull first before Overlord. And it looks like, no, he didn't cut. But he is going to get these 3 gateways up fairly quick. Just going for a rush.
About damn time.
QlolQ just subscribed for 7 months.
Thank you for subscribing. Okay, so he's right outside of his base. Here comes the first Zealot already. We got 4 lings, 6 lings, but he's gonna do a run by. Both Zealots get a run by. That we'll see if he can get any drones here. Does a little damage there, pulls off of it. That was smart. He's got a surround on the drones. There goes 1. There goes 2. So he manages to get two drones there, so very nice. Six drones, that definitely hurt. Q leaks some lings there, unfortunately. And it looks like he's just going into a Zealot mask, gonna try to bust him. Speed it up just a little bit. No gas yet. Forge, another pylon. Here comes the bust. There's an opening there. Yikes. So that definitely hurt. There goes 1 drone. Does manage to catch that, but doesn't kill it. Okay. Very nice. Back down to six drones though, so Tank is doing a good job on keeping him low on drone count, harassing the choke. There's our core and our nexus to gas. We'll see if QlolQ can pull out of the position he's in. He's getting our gas now, going into a core. We're attacking the front again with the Zealots. He's going to be able to run through it. Very nice block. The hatchery's in the wrong spot too. Needs to be down 1. Like I said, obviously we're going to see things off with Q because he isn't feeling too hot. But like the hatchery, if for full block here, it just needs to be down a little bit more. And then two colonies would hard block this. Which obviously he could run through here, he could run through there, and right there. So that was a mistake on Q's part. We got 2 robotics and a starport. And there's our gas for our Zerg player. Think he's gonna try dropping Zealots into the base. Probably gonna be the play. Yep. He's got 1 Hydra. He does get 1 drone out of it, but 4 Zealots, 1 drone. That wasn't too hot. We're gonna Reaver push. So it's a Reaver push, Zealot legs. Right? Where's the legs at? No legs? No legs. So he's just gonna do pure mass. No legs. But I think he's got him because of the drone harassment. But like I said, hatchery is in the wrong spot. Usually you don't leave multiple openings at your choke. You try to leave it tight, but Q's sick. Or was sick. But that's 1-0. Nice play by dababy. Let's go into the second game. Looks like another Protoss versus Zerg. Oh. But this one is on Super. Korean map. So Zerg's right next to... Did he catch that? I'm gonna run it back. No, he didn't. But he does find the pylon. And that's a second scout. It's unfortunate. Sends a couple probes down, probe harassment. Yikes, he's not getting anything down. Good harassment by dababy. Just staying on top of them drones. Only 1 sunken was able to come down. He should be able to break them. He's not doing any damage right now to the sunken though. It's a nice hold by Q. I'm surprised he held that. Okay. I think he's running around checking. Thought he was here. He's not. Got no gas yet out of the Protoss. Protoss is doing the same thing. He's just massing Zealots. He's going to contest the choke. We're going into a double. The Zerg can see that there's no gas right now. And see there's no core, and it's a double. So, like, basically, he should know that his choke is going to be tested. He doesn't have to worry about anything other than his choke. Seeing this. No gas, no core, a double. You just got to worry about your choke. Here comes the attack. He is going to break that. We got Hydras coming out. Yeah. Alright, so he does hold. We got cannons coming out from the Protoss after the double. Couple little snipes there. The Zerg. We're still just into double the core. Wow, that's a 7-minute, 20-second core. That's insane. That's extremely, extremely late. Like, you want to have aggression against Zerg, and this gas and a core is a part of it. If he didn't lose that sunken, Q would be in such a great position. If he would have blocked something behind it, or maybe put something in front of these sunkens, like a creep colony. We've got Robos coming out. 3 Robos, 9 minutes. Robotics. Going for his upgrades. Going for legs. So a little bit different this time. Definitely still massing off these 3 gates. A lot of his money is in this army. So if you were able to stop the army, you basically shut him down. We got range coming out of our Zerg. We got Overlord speed. I don't know if he can sunken or Reaver push these bases though. I don't know about the Korean map. I know I had issues pushing this base. We'll see what happens. He's making the sunkens on the side like you do on SCW. Yeah, they're not responding. Those aren't attacking. Only this one is. So ridiculous. So he's gonna have to use an army, which this is a big army. Honestly, he's almost maxed. So tank's in a really great position. These lurkers are clutch though. That's big. That's a lot of Reavers though. And he was able to take out the Sunkens. We've got a drop coming out of the Zerg too. He's so small, yet he's going for it. Oh, he doesn't get the probes. So close. Honestly, Q put himself in a real bad position doing that. Like, he could have landed the drop, yes, but he doesn't have anything. Supply stuck at 56. He has no hatcheries. We're going off 4 hatch. All the Protoss needs is a observer. There's the observatory. We're not making one. Okay, there it goes. Loses his anti-air. Yeah, I think he overcommitted with the drop. It would have been nice to hit it, but he put himself in a bad position going for it. But very nice play out of out of tank. Very, very aggressive Reaver goon. No drops either. There's a lot of Templar. I'm surprised that didn't hit though. That was real close. GG. You get a GG out of Q. So right now he's winning 2-1 2-0. 2-0. Tank in the lead. Dababy. Or love baby. Is it love baby or dababy? I don't know. Okay, so this is our third game. Alright, Q is Terran, and tank is Zerg. Normal hatchery time. Pulled before Overlord. Oh, crap. Q's gonna scout him right off the bat. Right off the bat. Pulled 2 more SCVs to come harass. Gets a drone kill right off the bat. He cancels the hatchery, and Q, that's a win right there. First hatchery gets canceled, and he pulled back. So no, not overcommitting. That's crazy. He went right to him though. What the fuck? How did he know? He might have saw the angle of the SCV. Yeah. So the SCVs came in from down here, so it's obvious it's one of the 3 bases down, or it came from down. But it's like he went right to him without really knowing. Very nice micro by Q. Whoops. There's our gas out of the Zerg player. Going into a 4-rack academy for Terran. Honestly, he's in a great position. You add a couple medics, which he just did, and this is an army to be scared of. He walked around to get to the back. His first 100 gas went to a layer. Yeah, he sniped that. So good game. So that's 2-1. Very nice play by Q. I think Tank did what he could in that situation. Being scouted right off the bat is very hard to win. Very, very hard to win. All right. So we got Protoss versus Terran. And he's going... He cut a probe. No, he didn't cut a probe there. Man, he is like in his face. This is... He gets some real lucky scouts off, man. Again... I mean, have we watched a game yet that it hasn't been the first or second scout? There goes the pylon. He does get a block on these zealots, just damaging them before, which that's what you want. You want to just put some damage on the zealots, and then out micro the ones that ran through, and then fight at the front. He's going to be able to get this cannon up though, so that's really nice. Q's just trying to slow him down, snipe cannons. The cannon slowly killing that. Not anymore. Okay, here comes a run by. Really, really nice. Q left that open though. That was. He pulls back to take out the choke. Very smart. Smart play. Good bunker for defense there. He's going for the academy. Snipes the academy. But we do have medic firebat. Does lose a firebat there. Oh, it loses both of the firebats, but manages to push the Terran, the Protoss back pretty easily. Your Protoss is now going into a triple, and he's 5 gated. Nope, no gas again. Oh, he sniped the tank. That was nice. Going into a starport behind this. So far, like, and I want to point this out, Q's behind on SCVs. So the production just off of their regular Q is behind. Putting that tank to tank the attack, but those cannons warped in like perfect timing. Really, it probably would have been best to just siege up there, but very nice aggression. We should have DTs, which he didn't go DTs, he went into a triple. But him pulling back to the turrets, being safe, that's all good play by the Terran player. Tanks going into Mass Zealot. Here comes a tank drop. Tank. A tank. He didn't get much there. It was like 7. Did get him to pull though. His probe count is going to explode compared to Q though. Q's just now going on to a double. He's still not making SCVs. And yeah, he's pumping like no other. So your Protoss player is definitely going to get his money right before the Terran. I wonder if you're able to put 3 rows of factories, or if it's... Because I've been able to do 2 rows and then 1 row of without machine shop. But I wonder if you put the machine shop right there, giving it just enough space for 1 turret row. But regardless, Q is dropping tanks on ledge, blowing away the mid build, clearing the choke. It's beautiful. We got a starport, upgrades coming out of the Protoss. We're 1-0-1 right now. And 0-1 for the Terran. So really not bad. We got another drop coming in. See if it can hit. He's running early, so he sees it coming. Nah, he wasn't able to get anything, and that's a lot of probes. A lot of probes. Yeah, that's what I thought, like factories, but you can't put the add-on. But I wonder if you take the add-on, move it barely over, if you'll have enough. More tanks being added on. Yeah, and that's also an issue when you're shooting up to a high ground. The attacks can miss, which is silly. So these tanks are just like getting hit, but they're not actually getting hit. Oh man. Snipes a Templar there. Yellow's army is just running around crazy. I like how he left one unsieged, and I'm guessing that's to deal with zealots that get dropped. Very nice storm there. And his base is like a mess. More tanks being dropped on the ledge. Oh! He alled him there. 24 SCVs. The tanks broke too. You just got zealots chilling up here. Loses those. But very nice drop, man. That he's down to 3K. Here comes another drop. He runs most of it. He loses his gas SCVs. Those zealots don't know what to do. Tank needs pylons. He's getting PSI stuck. Here comes another drop. Another one. See if he can't hit something on it. Looked like he did. We got like 10 out of it. Nice defense matrix. Another drop coming in. Uh-oh. 26 that time. That hurt. There's still S. Oh, he got it too. Sneaky, sneaky tank. 17 there. Yeah, he alled him again. How many does he have left? Got like 12 left. Yeah. Q is in a bad position now. It definitely hurt. Tank's being relentless with dropping on these ledges and trying to stop him. It's really nice. I think Q is definitely overcommitting here. He's got no money. Really nice drop here. Oh no, he's bringing the SCV back, but he's trying to save his main. It's crazy he's going to be able to get his main with only this many Zealots. Very nice storms going down. He's down to 23 SCVs now in main hit. Beautiful. There's one more storm. Oh, he could have alled him there too. He could have alled him. There was 2 Templar with storms. But very nice. Taking the main out, that's a clutch move. Q needs to not continue to be aggressive, I think. I think he's over welcoming or overdoing his position. The ledge definitely helps out a lot though. So holding the ledge, it's keeping him contained in his base. He can't drop on that. Oh my gosh. This map is so broken. You can't tell me that the SCV, like, SCW map is broken, but this is broken. That's a joke. He can't drop freaking Zealots on it and stop it. Like, whatever, dude. And a defense matrix? Get out of here. And stop it. Like, what? Defense matrix? But nice hold, nice drops by tank, nice hold by tank. He said respect Peru. Okay. We get a tank try. He alled him. 22 probes left. Very nice. Very, very nice. So Q's almost up to 50 SCVs. That's the amount you need for minerals. He's still dead broke though. He needs gas. He's in a bad spot. Here comes tank. He's going for the minerals again. He's not running them. Oh no. 7 kills. If he would have hit the mineral patch, I think he would have got a lot more. Oh, close. Close but no cigar. But so far, like, really nice drops coming out of yellow. And I just feel like Q overdid his position. Got too aggressive. We got more drop ships being added on, a couple race. Tank is starting to get broke. Setting up for a big drop. Here comes another Another drop on the Terran. Ooh. He does dodge it. It's a nice dodge. He loses a couple SCVs there. And it looks like Q is going to go for a tank drop of his own. Go for his own drop. We got Race to deal with the cannons and... see how this goes. Ooh. Gets his main. Very nice. Got his main. He didn't all him. There's a lot of probes there. 44. But we're in an even position now. Both mains are taken. Here comes another Protoss drop. Templar didn't drop till late. That Storm got some. Oh, why'd he run back? Oh no. 70. Oh. Very nice. Tank is broke, man. They're both broke. They're both pretty even in supply too. For probes or for collectors. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful drop. Oh my goodness. Honestly, that probably just ended the game. It's taking a main. Oh, it lifted it right beforehand. Landing storms on the tanks too. Dude, so look at the supply difference. Look at the supply. 14 SCVs, 88 supply, and 500 minerals. I mean, that was... one more drop like that, it's game over. One more drop like that, it's game over. And it looks like Tank is planning on doing that. Oh no. So this is a bad call from Tank. He's basically throwing his units away. He could have just dropped them and won the game there. The game was over. I mean, he's almost tripling Q's supply, and he just wasted the drop on a ledge. He could have just flown in and took the main, ended it. But that gives Q a little bit more time. He was in a bad spot, but he needs to get SCVs up. I think Yellow now has to remake his drop ships because he lost them. Yeah, that was such a bad call. That if he would have went in, it would have been game over. He just like gave up everything right there. It would have been one thing to drop here. Like I would get that, but why the ledge? It doesn't make sense. Maybe... the units are being dumb, they're running around. No drop ships anymore. So he just gave up on drops after that? Like, he had them. genius. He just lost everything there. Here's the drop ships. And there goes the drop ships. Yeah, he sniped that too. Going into a quad. The Terran still hasn't, like, see, this is what I'm talking about, though. Q being sick. 54, and he's not making SCVs. Like, that's not normal for Q. Like, he needs SCVs, but he's not making them. I think we would have got way better gameplay from TJ if he didn't, if he wasn't sick. But still good games. Still really good games. We got Zealots stuck up in that. That dropship's gonna get sniped too. Q's starting to come back and he's taking his ledge. It's boring to play this map in BM. No GG, just leaves. He's a little tilted there, but he did it to himself. He had that game. If he just dropped the main again, it was over. That was such a huge play. So this game right here, and I'll just show you guys because it's a part of it. Unfortunately, somebody dropped from the game as soon as the game started. So it is Zerg versus Zerg across map, mid base Zerg versus mid base Zerg. This is the worst spot to be in as Zerg on this map. Like, there's a lot of, but as you could tell, somebody dropped, disconnected, bad internet, maybe. Ironically, he just disconnected at the right time. So going into the last game, it's 2-2. They didn't count the disconnect, or it would have been Q's game. We'll see who wins between Q and Tank, the final showdown. And it is Tank in the top right corner as Zerg and Q as Terran. And I'm going to watch his command center, guys, because the SCVs, like, he did not make SCVs at all this game. And I just want to point out, like, how, like, this isn't how TJ normally plays, but he wasn't producing at all on his command center. And he wasn't producing Marines either. Almost lost the game because of it. Alright, so... Okay, there's the scout. You had a big response from the Zerg. 2 sunken, 6 lings. There's their factory. So far, so good. He's being steady with the SCV count. And everything went to gas, too. You got a 2 factory out of the Terran. Your Zerg is going into a late gas, which... He did snipe an SCV there. Yeah, your Zerg is going into a late gas, which the Terran saw it with the SCV running around. He saw the timing on the gas. Alright, here comes the tank push. And he is supply stuck. Like, really bad supply stuck. That was an extremely bad supply stuck. Okay. Got a drop. Fire bats coming in. Oh! That hurt. He does manage to get his minerals with that. So watch your SCVs. 28. It's gonna stay at 28 for a long time. He's just now making one. Very nice spread of tanks, but it's just too much Hydras. Defense matrix was nice. It's a lot. Oh, he has no money. It's because he's putting everything on gas. Really nice hold there. Really nice hold. Still not making SCVs. We're sitting at 30. It was 28 whenever I pointed it out like 3 minutes ago. Still not making SCVs. I mean, there's no aggression on the map, but he's just forgetting about it. That's not Q. He did get 7 kills there with a science vessel. He must have really been sick. Because he, like, to play, he must be, like, really out of it. And still, he's playing really well. The amount of factories that he has. There's no double yet, though, which is really bad. But he's making the money work. The money that he has, he's making it work. There's a lot of Hydras there, but there's too many tanks. Plus, you have +5 damage. Oh no, he just walked into that with those tanks. He came up too high. He does hit the minerals again. Got 7 there. Tanks just now getting the hive. We're at 37 SCVs. His minerals haven't been touched, and we're 13 minutes into the game. That's insane. Like, I have no doubt if the Zerg had Burrow and his money didn't get touched at all this entire time, Tank would have won this. Tank would have definitely won this because Q just, his money has been jacked the entire time. So it's like they're taking shots at each other's money, when in reality he's just not making SCVs. He sees the guards and he's pulling back. But really, Q is in a great position here. That's a lot of tanks. He just needs some type of anti-air. We're going into a triple now. His money's actually going up. Got a good factory count. He needs the rest of his gas. Like 16 minutes in, and he doesn't have his stuff. And like, I'm just pointing this out with Q because I know Q and I'm a good friend of him, and I know his aggression and his play style, and this isn't normal. Like, him forgetting to make SCVs is not normal. That was a big snipe. 52. That's over. That's game. Q fires back. Respect. A. Still doesn't have enough SCVs. Like, he's probably missing, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 20. So he's only got like 30 SCVs on his minerals. Which is crazy, dude. 30 SCVs on his minerals. Fucking 19 minutes in the game. But good games, guys. They really slugged it out, going back and forth. Tank did a good job on aggression and just trying to bust and like really force like army shove his army in there, and he's very aggressive. Good drops. Q just is a beast, man. Even when he's drained and sick, he's a monster to be reckoned with. Force to be reckoned with. GG's. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate all of you. Much love.